slides, then we can go for the interactions. But in an oral PowerPoint, we cannot be make it as an interactive presentation. Now I got 54 responses. Out of this, I got 43% of people are good in this. 30% of people, they are 43% of people highlight that they doesn't know any online tools. 30% of people highlight they knows other tools other than the Slido, Webex and all. Like that, I may get some results from your end. So thank you so much for participating that poll. Now I'm going to wind up the poll. Now I'm going to, here we can know some people are writing your names also. Just I'm close this one. First I'm going to talk about the tools name. After that I'm coming for the presentation, otherwise it may be disturbing you. First I'm going for 10 minutes presentation about the online interaction tool. After that I'm going for the demonstration. So demonstration will be very fruitful for you. Yeah, now I'm coming with the tool. The topic assigned for me is interactive presentation tools. So here, what is the interactive? So normally the interaction may happen to teacher, or teacher to learners, or learner to learner. So in a lot of way, the interaction may happen. Um, but see the reality. Yesterday also in the Tamil Nadu, there is one incident. One 14 years old guy is playing the PUBG game. So during the playing the game itself, he's faced the heart attack. Then immediately he died. So that kind of issues also now we are hearing. So it means that most of the people are now, particularly now the lockdown period. We are talking about the lockdown 2.0, lockdown 3.0, lockdown 4.0 and all. But now 24 hours we are locked down with our mobile phone only, not locked down with our government order and all. So even previously we may think that we want to be spend the time with your family member. Now it's a scope, we are spending the time with the family members. But come to the reality, even we are sitting the home, but we are not talking to the family member much. We are always what is that um, we are always using the mobile device or laptop. We are not directly contact with our uh, family member and all. But I'm going to highlight some of the mobile application make you to be make the classroom more live with the interaction. So if you want to do the interaction with your students, you can adopt this kind of tools. Now see the reality, the next reality. Still we are feel that the mobile phone is like I don't, without knowingly the names come as a cell phone. Cell phone, it means that we are sold with phones. So we are arrested by the phone usage and all. That's why the name is come as a cell phone. There is a chance after 5,000 years later, some archaeologists will find this kind of skeletons, because even the people's died during the suicidiums also, they are keeping their mobile phone in the hand itself. So that much of technology penetrations we are showing day-to-day life. But if you come to the reality of the education side, so we are not using any kind of mobile apps for nothing for our education aspects. That is only the biggest problem we are facing. Now we are talking about technology and all, but we are using technology only for our personal purpose as well as the entertainment purpose. See the reality, the people are very deeply involved in the mobile phone technology and all. But if you see the education based usage, it should be null only. um, there is a chance the human evaluations may comes, because the 24 hours the people are watching the mobile phone through the head only. So hopefully our next may comes like this. So this kind of blending may happen in 2099. So because that much of addictions, we are not speaking what is that facing the people's directly. Even we are talking to someone directly. The same time we are using the mobile phone, we are watching the mobile phone, we are talking to others. So that kind of things we are showing to us. Um, the next thing, this is said by the Albert Einstein, but it's now it should be real. So day the technology will surpass our human interactions. So even they are sitting in the dining table, they are not talk with each other. They are talk with virtual people and all. So that is the way it will surpass our human interactions. The world will have the generation of idiots. So this said by the Albert Einstein. But why this kind of issues come in the sense, because we are using mobile phone only for entertainment aspects. Entertainment. This is a word I'm highlighting. because we are using WhatsApp, or if you go to the YouTube or Hello apps and all, most of the things focusing on entertainment, nothing's for the education based. So this is the biggest problem the technology is leading us. That's why I request the entire teacher fraternity as well as the students community, we can turn to use the mobile phone as well as the technology gadgets for the education aspects. So still now we are thinking that mobile phone is an addiction, but if you are integrating or transferring the curriculum or content or giving the education through the mobile devices or the technology devices, I'm damn sure it will be a lamp lightening of the higher education system as well as any education systems. That's why I'm given this image here. If you want to lightening the higher education or the any education sector through the devices, we can enlightening. We have to merge the two things. What are the two things we have to merge? We have to give the education, we have to give the education, but in the entertainment mode, through the entertainment mode. Therefore it's called as an edutainment. We are giving the education, but through the entertainment mode. For giving the education entertainment mode, we are going to be adopt some kind of mobile application as well as the web tools and all that things I'm going to talk. So if you want to reach the education through virtual mode, we have to be linked with this kind of online tools. So this is a session, you may get some of the input related to what are the online tools is helpful to the teacher fraternity as well as the learner community to interact with each other in a fruitful manner. The school of the futures depends on a single devices. Previously, I may talk about the negative aspects of mobile phone, but plenty of positive aspects also inbuilt is there. But as a people, we are using only for mobile phone only for entertainment aspect. That's why I'm suggesting that try to integrate the education into the mobile also as well as the online tools. And that's why the new pedagogic things comes, bring your own device. We have to give your otherwise normally now you are sitting in your home, you are not depends of the institution or in your college, your Wi-Fi connection, you are not depends on your college laptop and all. You are keeping with your own device, you are sitting in your home, own home, and you are watching the classes going on here and there in the entire world. So it means that you are utilizing your own devices only. So this is a new pedagogy. The advantage of this pedagogy, we know the positive and negative aspects of your mobile phone as well as your laptop. If someone's giving you a other laptop, no, for understanding itself, for understanding the positive and negative, otherwise that understanding the repair of the particular laptop, it takes much time. It means the time consuming to use the other devices. Because the reason only you are using your own devices to reduce the time as well as the spend the much time to explore the new devices and all. Now I'm going to my particular topic. So here, the given the topic is an interactive presentation, but interactive presentation is nothing but the discussion. How we can make the discussion through the online mode or in the virtual mode through the some of the mobile apps or some of the online web tools and all. Normally, in the discussion forum, having plenty of names are there. Online discussion forums allow the internet surface to post and respond the message on the web. It will be provide the platform. Internet is providing the platform in a virtually to discuss with each other through online mode. Therefore, it's called as a discussion forum. In online, plenty of names are there. Discussion board, online forum, bulletin board, internet forum, discussion group, discussion forum. Like the lot of terminology we are using. But some people are using the term as an interactive presentation or discussion forum. The same things I'm going to highlight it previously. Normally, in the discussion forum or the interaction, there is a two ways that we have to do the interaction in a two manner. And the first one is called synchronous. What is by synchronous? See here the two birds are sitting to each other. So it means that they are interact with each other directly in a same time. So it means that the real time teaching and learning happen. You may take that one bird as a teacher, one bird as a learner. Here the teachers giving the input or giving some instruction to the learner in a directly. So it means that in a real time, the teaching and learning happen. Then it's called as a synchronous. But what is the opposite of synchronous? That is called asynchronous. See here, the lot of birds are there, but one bird is sitting the outside there, opposite the end. But whenever they want to interact with each other, they won't be connected in a real time. For example, the email communication. So if the students are sending the mail, that time no need to be on in the online. So they may ask some queries to us. For example, today they may ask a question, but I am logging to tomorrow only. I can see, read the questions, I can give the responses tomorrow. So here, the teaching and learning, otherwise I'm given some instruction, the students may ask the questions not in a real time. So if the teaching and learning happen not in a real time, but it will be happen, but without the real time, then it's called as a asynchronous mode. Now I'm going to be highlight the apps names one by one. These are the applications good for or the web tools to make the classrooms in a fruitful manner. I'm going to highlight only the interactive presentation tool only. This other tool is good to make the classroom to be more flourishing, live oriented. One is called Mentimeter, Slido, Nearport, Padlet, Flipgrid, WebEx, Poll Everywhere. Here I'm highlighting only few only. Lot of things are there. So that things I will go one by one. Why this kind of tool is too much needed? Because if you want to make the classrooms to be live, that's why I told, we are giving the education but in the entertainment mode. If you want to give the entertainment mode, that entertainment means nothing but the gamification layer. We have to add some gaming layer or gaming masalas. For example, in Tamil industry, Tamil film industry, very big industry. Why compared to the other southern parts of India? Because the Tamil industry, they're much focused on the entertainment aspects. So they will add the comedy track, they may add the dance track, then music track, fight track, like the lot of tracks they adding, the finally the output it comes. So because the reason only that films are very successful. So but here in, I'm talking about in Kerala, they are much focused on the story based, the story based film they are making. Tamil industries were big in the sense because of the entertainment aspect they are much adding. The same thing we have to integrate into our practice also, in our teaching and learning practice also. We have to integrate some of the gaming layers, like what is that? Like we have to give some challenges, then some we have to give some prizes or encourage, and we are motivate the student to be actively participate the event. For this kind of applications to be help them to make the classroom and a gamification mode. Normally that online this tool may use for the online brainstorming also. What is the brainstorming? He knows the meaning of brainstorming. uh, Normally in the classroom, no, the teacher may teach much, the teacher may teach much. Even the B.Ed curriculum, lot of methods are there: inductive method, deductive method, analytic, heuristic, laboratory. Then plenty of methods are there. Even models of teaching, they may study the lots of models of teaching, then techniques of teaching. But once the teachers come to the classroom, they may take only the lecture method, they may use only the lecture method for transacting the curriculum. But they are studying lot of pedagogical things. But why they, when the teachers are coming to a classroom, they are using lecture method? Because lecture method doesn't, because easy to transfer. But if you're using the lecture method, is always give you the torture to a student. That's why that's pronunciation also look like same, lecture and torture, lecture and torture. So the pronunciation also look like the same. Normally the teaching's motto is to be reaching. Teaching is nothing but reaching. Our teachings to be reach the audience, it means that your teachings to be very powerful. But if you are using only the lecture method, it won't be reach the audience. That's why I request the people kindly incorporate some of the activity based or engaging tasks you can assign to students to um, to make the classroom to be very lively. So for this kind of applications to be good, one is called WebEx. These are the tutorial I will highlight how to be log in, how we can host these things. Everything I will be highlight after this 5 minutes. The WebEx tool. Then other tool is called Meeting Pulse. Other tool is called Meeting Pulse. Then Slido. Then Nearport. Nearport, what is the advantage? We can share our PPT also. Parallelly, we can conduct this kind of live interactions. But I'm highlighting only the free version based only. The free version, some of the limitations are there. When I'm talking to the each individual wise, the tool, that time I may highlight the limitation of the tools also. Then Mentimeter, the Mentimeter also is another tool. It's also a very powerful tool. Then Padlet, the Padlet's like a wallpaper. Normally in the classroom, only the teacher may write the blackboard. But here we are extending our wallpaper or on our blackboard to the entire students community. The board is written by, I mean, the entire wallpaper is written by the students community. So that kind of collaboration, the Padlet may using. Next is called Poll Everywhere. Here, it's a very powerful tool, but the problem with limitation here, only 25 students. Suppose in your classroom, some MD and all, only few students are there, 25. If you conduct a survey only for 25 people with a lot of question features, you can use the live interactive audience. There's plenty of things is to be inside is there. So I request the people go with the poll everywhere. Those who are having the few students. Next is called Vision Hall. This is also another tool to make the classrooms to be more live in an interactive manner. Next is called Flipgrid. Here, it's like a collaborative tool, but not in a text-based interaction. Here, the interaction may happen in a audio mode, sorry, not in a video mode. For example, if you want to collect any opinion survey, or if you want to collect the feedback of the program, the people may create one link in the Flipgrid. If they share the link, the people may give the opinion or any feedback about any. Here we can check whether that particular person is giving the feedback or particular person is giving the opinion, because we are seeing the face. But normally, if you are assigning any task to the students in a text base, any people, even the parents, can be sent that answer to us. We could not know whether the students are attending or the parents are attending or the friends are attending. But in this platform, the Flipgrid, only the students can make the video and then send that assignment task to us. So for this tool is very much needed. Next, I'm going to talk about some of the interactive whiteboard tools. Normally, most of the people are now using in a Google Meet in a free. Google Meet is a free for all the users now. Those who are using a Google account. The biggest problem with Google Meet, there is no whiteboard. In Zoom and all, there is a whiteboard options are there. We can use the Zoom, we can write it, and we can explain the things like a whiteboard. But here, if you are using the Google Meet and some other application not having the whiteboard, for them, I'm suggesting this kind of application. You can go with this Jamboard. It is like a Google product, Google Jamboard or Google Drive. Google also. Today's Twiddler. Other than some tools are there. Mural, Mural. Mural is another tool. Then Kako, Cacoo. These are the tools is good for making the classroom interactive based through the whiteboard. So now I'm going to my demonstration. Now I'm skipping the tools because I'm highlighting the tools name. I'm coming one by one for the this. I'm going to explain the how we can create the tools and all. First, I'm going to talk about Slido. Only few of them they're familiar with Slido. I'm going to little speed how to sign up the Slido and how we can engage the students. What do you have to do? So first you can do the google.com. So once you go to the google.com, you can type Slido directly. If you type Slido, it goes to the page Slido. Actually, the URL of this Slido is sli.devo. Sli.devo. Right? The students, if they want to join, they can suggest the Slido. There's a two URL ID. Sli.devo. I am typing here as an sli.devo. Slide.devo for the teachers. Slido.com for the participants or the students. Okay, I hope all of you get it. There's a two URL ID. The URL ID, see here, URL means Uniform Resource Locator. I am accessing with the page sli.slide.devo. The Slido, sli.devo for the teachers, slido.com for the students. I hope all of you knows. Yeah. Now I'm already having the account. If you want to create a new account, there is an option called sign up. You can click the sign up and you can sign up with your Gmail account. So you may find out in down, there is a Gmail option you may found out in down. So see here, sign up with the Google, but I'm already having the account. That's why I'm going with login in our account. I'm going with login with the Google. I'm going with login with Google. So whenever you're using any online tools, don't give your personal mail ID, because I'm having more than 5 mail ID in the Gmail. I am always using this mail ID for online tools. These are the mail IDs my personal. For example, thiagusuri@gmail.com, thiagusuk@gmail.com. It is my personal mail ID. And this is the only mail ID I created for online tools usage. So because sometimes they we are using lot of tools. We are connecting with our mail only. When you're connecting, there is a chance that hackers may hack our information. That is why always in the digital safety or the cyber safety, try to use a separate mail ID as well as the separate mobile number for connecting with your online tools and all. I'm clicking the Thiago Surya, that's mail ID. I'm giving the online tools. Yes, so once you click, it may goes to the Slido homepage. It goes to the Slido homepage. It goes to Slido homepage. Yes, see here, the Slido homepage. I'm already having the events. So events, I already create this much events. So here, what is the advantage? You know, in the free version, you can create n number of events per day. So it means that n number of session you can conduct. You can go with the morning one session, afternoon one session, evening one session, no problem. But each session having only three questions only. Each section having three sessions, but you can go with 10 sessions per day, no problem. But each section having three questions, three polls only. That is the limitations in a free version. Here, the participants nearly more than 500 people can participate. 500 people. Suppose now I'm going to create an event. First, before going to any before hosting before organizing, first we have to create a event name or the session name. Here there is an option called create event. If I click create event, it has the event name. I'm giving the event name. I'm giving the event name as Annamal College. I put as an Anna College. Just I'm Anna College. Annamal College short form I put as Anna College. It has the date, from which date to which date the code is to be live. Today is the 20. That's why I fix it on 20. The end date is 23. So that's why I'm fixing the 23. Um, then if you come down, uh, so here there is another option, yeah, starting date, end date. But the free option, we can go with only 1 week only time duration. What is the advantage? The time duration, no? Even today I'm conducting the lecture. When you're what is the practicing tomorrow, you may practice. That time you may have some doubts. So do you have the doubts how I can connect with me? That time also, what you have to do, you can use the same code. If you're asking the question through me with the slido.com, up to 23, the questions will be viewable for me. I will give the responses. It means that even the teachers not online also, you can ask the question. So here we can use this tool for asynchronous as well as synchronous mode. I'm fixing for 23, otherwise 24 I'm fixing. One more day I'm extending. Default, there is a code may come. This is a default code. If you want to modify for easy purpose, I want to change this on 65,000. So if you get the blue tick mark, it means that code is free only. So therefore, I am adopting this code for my event. After typing, only three things you have to look on is, one is the event name, event code, then starting date and end date. After that, go with create event. So I created only the event only. I create the session. Once you create the session, see here there is an option audience Q&A, live polls as well as the analytics. Live polls and analysis. Audience Q&A is for the asynchronous, because I already given that code may active up to 24th. See here the 24th. Up to this, what are the doubts is related to my session? You can ask the queries in the audience Q&A. Even the teachers not need to be online. You can be connected with me through audience Q&A. Therefore, it's called asynchronous, like a chatting discussion forum in a not in a real time. But there is an option called live polls. That live polls is for the direct, what is a real time discussion. So here the teachers should be online. If the teachers should and that online only, you may get the question. Otherwise, you won't get that the live polls questions. Here, I'm going to create a questions now. Lot of options are there, like multiple choice, word cloud, cues, rating, open text. Multiple choice, for example, the particular question having more than 2 or 3 responses, you can go with multiple choice. Word cloud, if you want to go with word cloud means a single word responses. If you want to get, you can go with word cloud. Then if you want to go with the cues, if you want to conduct some cues through interactive mode, you can go with cues. If you want to conduct a 5-point rating scale or 3-point rating scale, go in. If you want to conduct a open text based, suppose the open text based interaction, if you want, you can go with this. So now I'm going with open text. I already mentioned that for each event, this an event name is Anna College. For each event, we can create only 3 questions free. Right? I hope all of you get only 3 questions only. Suppose you want to go with the 4th question, create another session, and you may get the another code. There you can create another 3 questions. Now I'm going with the open text. Open text means open-ended questions. Just I'm asking the question. Um, yeah. So what is your opinion? Okay. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? Just yeah. What is your opinion about online tools? Online tools. These questions I'm asking this is, it's like a open-ended question, not in close-ended questions. Here you are giving the response in a sentence. The first question is over. The first question over. Now, second question, if you want to ask the second question, if you want to create second question, there is an option for create a poll here or the top of the create poll. I'm going with the create a poll. If I click the create poll, I'm asking the second question. The second question for the audience, I'm asking in a, if you click that options may comes, here I'm asking the word cloud. Just I'm asking, um, so yeah, what you ate in the morning? So just I'm asking a small question for engaging you. What you ate in the morning? What is your, okay, what you ate in the morning? Yeah. Then third question, and third questions, I'm going with rating. I'm going with rating, or if you want to go with the cues, otherwise I'm going with the word cloud. Um, I'm asking the word cloud question. Just I am asking, what is your favorite dish? What is your favorite dish? Yeah, so favorite eating dish. So just I'm asking this kind of questions, but you have to link with your students with your own subjects. I'm going with the same. So like that, you have to create only 3 questions for each sections. Up to this, I hope all of you knows how to do it. So very simple. Uh, I am just now I sign up the Slido. Then after that, I'm creating a event. After creating event in the live post, I'm creating a 3 questions. It's called as a polls. Then after adding the polls, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to uh, present mode. I'm going to the present mode. Present means organizing. Request the organizer because the people are still is waiting room, no, because it may be disturb my screen. So each time that notifications coming, please, because each time I want to close it, I request the audience, sorry, I request the host to be close um, the peoples to those who are entered. Otherwise, each time my screen, your what is the pamphlet pop-up menu is coming. Some people are is coming like that. The pop-up menu coming. Please, I request the host to close the.
Sure, sir. We will close.
Okay.
We will close.
Otherwise, each time I have to close it. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So now here there is a present mode. For present mode for the organizing the event, I am clicking the present mode. If I click the present mode, the separate tab is coming. See here, the separate tab previously is coming the same tab. Now the slider they upgrading, the separate tab might comes. Then after that, you can tell with students or tell your participants group, go with slido.com. So I request the participants, those who are watching here, kindly participate this event because only for demonstration I'm showing. Um, See here you may get the join at slider.com. 65,000 is a code. Even the people may connect with the QR code. Some people having the QR code scanner application, the mobile phone, like Diksha app they have. Otherwise, the QR scanner app they have in the sense, just they may scan through the laptop or in this code wherever they display, they may scan it. After that, they may directly come to our uh, on that Slido slides, particularly my Anna sessions. Now what I'm going to do now, see here there is a poll. This is a activating questions poll. Here only we may activate the questions in the tab, the last in the small tab. The first question I'm going to activate. Once you activate it, only the people may get your questions. Up to that, the participants they may join your game activity, but they could not be under get your questions. Now I'm clicking the polls. Once I click the polls, only the what is that? That even the participant may get their questions. They may give the responses parallelly. Immediately once they give the responses parallelly, we may get in the teacher's end, we may get that output also. So see here, what is your opinion about online tools? One person is giving excellent, then other person is giving useful. I'm using a free version. The free version, we could not find out the name of the peoples. That is only the limitation. If you go with the paid version, we can know the people's names. Yeah, here nearly 11 responses come. Currently need one, highly intact and useful. It is good. So why I suggest this kind of application? No? Normally you are engaging with a lot of online class now. But most of the online classes, the problem with they may go for only the lecture method only. If you want to do some interaction with your participants, use this kind of tool to interact with the participants. To interact with the participants, that's why I'm suggesting there is a pre interaction, post interaction, in between on interaction. You can conduct, you can use this kind of tool for 3 times before the program starting, end of the program to get the feedback, as well as the in between for make the people to be actively. You can use this kind of things. I got 20 responses. The people are giving the response need in this situation. WhatsApp, excellent, useful, currently need one. These are the responses given by the participant sites only. Thank you so much for given. Suppose I want to activate the second question where I can go. So if you keep the cursor in the tab of me, there is a next, see here, there is a next options. If I click only the second questions, it will be comes to the student side, otherwise the participant side. After that, no one can see me the questions. It means that normally if you share your PowerPoint, no, the people you are speaking the first slide, the students may see the last slide in the mobile phone. But here they could not be escaped from the first question to second question without your permissions. Now I'm going to activate the second question. Now you may get the second question in your side, in your end. What you ate in the morning. So just to give the answer for this. Yeah, buri, dosa. The people are giving the answers like that. You can integrate this kind of activity for your um, classroom oriented, lecture oriented. What you talked, you may talk for half an hour based on the question, based on the lesson you talked. You can ask the questions. For the gentle purpose, I am asking this question. Don't ask this question to your students. Some people say, Sai Kumar is typing is a biryani. Thank you, ma'am. Kindly provide the biryani to others also. Yeah. Then so lot of people are giving idli, pongal, chutney, idiyappam. Very good. So it means that the variety of food we are eating. But even see here in the home we are eating a variety of dishes. So yesterday dishes we are not adapting the today. Today dishes we are not adapting tomorrow. But come to the class in the classroom, we are always using the lecture method. Today's lecture method, tomorrow's lecture method, day after tomorrow also lecture method. So for eating, we are thinking about the different dishes, but in the classroom, we are always using the same lecture method. That's why I request the um, participants as well as the teacher fraternity try to go somewhat little advanced to use this kind of online tools to make the classrooms to be more active. Yes, now the third question I'm going to active. For third question, if I click here the third options, now the questions may active. Yes, the third question is now active. What is your favorite eating dish? So you can tell your favorite dishes. Only one dish you can give. Yeah, chicken, noodles, biryani. So most of the people are offering biryani only, but the shops are not now. I think the hotels is closed now. So you may prepare the biryani in your home and serve the biryani to neighbors also. It will be good. So vegetable pulao. Yeah, nice. Is now I'm giving suggestion also because now the hotels are not there. That's why what you have to do, because we are always eating the same kind of dishes in our life partner or what is it in the family circle only. It's better you can prepare the food and give it to the neighbors. The neighbors can prepare the food and give it to you. So like that, there is a collaboration may happen in the food itself. So the same things we have to adopt in our classroom also. We have to collaborate the answers, collaborate the teachers to teacher or teachers to learners interactions. That is a fruitful classroom may happen. That's why in the education context, wherever I'm going to tell this point, 1 plus 1 equal to not a 2. In the education context, 1 plus 1 equal to 3 is made a paradox only. Why I'm telling is a paradox? Because I am highlighting one tool, otherwise the one idea, my one idea plus your idea. So it means that my idea one, your idea is one. You are merging the two idea that finally you may generate the third idea. Therefore, in the education context, 1 plus 1 is always a 3. That kind of things is there. So I request the people to collaborate the things. Don't go with the same kind of what is that lecture method always. Now I'm going to be close this activity. To close this activity, the sessions, what is that? That activities we close. But even though there is an option called audience Q&A, I request the people, those who are linked with this, kindly, yeah, already the Dr. Sharmila madam, thank you ma'am for giving the good session like this, the comments. You can give your questions. Suppose if you want to ask any question, you can ask the question at the event. There is an Q&A options in your Zoom also. So there is a Zoom, there is an option called what is that Q&A. There also you may ask the question. But suppose I am not using the Zoom for paid version, I could not get it. But if you are using this kind of tool, the people may ask the questions, any question here. I request the people, you can type the question as well as the, you can give their name also in down. Otherwise I could not know the who is giving the responses. Yeah, so the audience Q&A is for the only for asynchronous mode. Even that time I could not, I no need for the in online. Then another advantage is that, for example, you are giving the responses. There is an idea generated that is called as a brainstorming. Just I'm going to activate the brainstorming. See here. Now I'm getting only three polls only: audience Q&A, live polls, and analytics. I'm going to create the another features that is called. Um, See here, I'm clicking the settings. Once I click the settings, there is a privacy and features. In the feature, there is an option called idea. If I click the idea, it's the beta version they're offering. It means that we can go with the live discussion in here. For example, I want to get one answer, collaborate answer from the different parts of people. I can use this kind of tools. I'm clicking the save options. I'm activate the ideas now. Now see here, previously only three options are there. Now the fourth option is coming, ideas. Those who are not getting the ideas, kindly refresh in your mobile phone. You may get the ideas. These ideas for the synchronous mode, we can discuss a simple topic. For example, in the ideas I'm clicking, I'm creating one topic. Just I'm going to ask, okay, how to engage our students? That's a question. How to engage our students? How you can how you can engage? How you can engage your students? Engage your students. Yeah, that's a question I'm asking you. Engage your students. So I'm creating a topic. Now the question is there, and that's already I mentioned that there's a brainstorming session. Normally, the same question. Suppose I'm asking the nearly 160 members are there. If I asking the questions for each individual in the Zoom itself, you are may give the answers, open your camera, you may talk. It takes more than half an hour for getting the answer from each persons. But here you are giving the answers in a collaboratively, and it's like a mouse answering only, but mouse answering is not disturb the each one. So I request the participants kindly give a responses, the ideas. There is an ideas you may get in your screen. Kindly refresh it, then only you may get it. um, I hope all of you get the ideas. Once you find the ideas, give your responses there. Give the responses there. So just I'm refresh it. So sometimes the ideas, because now only I activated. No, sometimes you in your end you could not be get the ideas options. Still now no one can give the response. Just to give a small answer. Okay, just I'm activate the questions. Yeah, now I'm activate the questions. You can give the responses now. Now I'm activated the questions. Now you have to create the give the responses in your end. Here that's already mentioned that, yeah, stories. So when people are giving, we can make the students in it through the stories. Some people are giving the answer is a projects, yeah, with quizzes, gamification method, like then gaming method through thinking routines. Yeah, very good. So a lot of ideas you are giving now, lot of ideas given now, create assignments. Yeah, now see here, I am asking questions, but in open-ended questions, but all are giving you a response. I got 17 responses within a 2 seconds, within a 2 minutes. It's not taking much minutes. Also worksheet, brainstorming sessions, real life stories. Actually, this is an example of online brainstorming. Here, all the brains, nearly 164 brains are working together. All the 164 brains are working to 166 brains are working together, and you are discussing in a single topic. So it means that this kind of tools make the classroom should be more interactive. Okay, so now see here, this much I got 23 responses, this much responses coming. If I go with analytics, even after this section, if you want to take a screenshot, click the analytics. If you click the analytics, you may get the entire output. See here, this is in survey report. Active participant 37, but 88 people are participating in the entire events. This is for the question and A. This is the question answer here. For each question, the answer may come. The first question answer, this one. The second question answer, this one. The third question answer, this one. If you want to take the screenshot, just to copy the screenshot and add it my PowerPoint also. Like normally, why is called interactive presentation? No? Actually, you are giving the answers in an interactive manner. Actually, these are the answers given by yourself only, but in an interactive base. Just I'm take the screenshot. I'm incorporating the screenshot my PowerPoint presentation. So here, this slides is made by the not by my side. The entire participants, they are giving their contribution. From there, I'm generating a PowerPoint. Therefore, it's called interactive presentation. We can adopt this kind of technology for integrating the students' responses also. I hope this tool is very useful for you. The advantage of this tool, I'm already mentioned the limitation of this tool. More than few hundred people may participate. That only the limitation, only the only three polls we can conduct, but the polls also very limited format. Only four formats are there, only the word cloud, then quiz format, as well as the multiple choice, only then word cloud. Only these formats are available. Now I'm going to with another tool. I'm telling how to sign out also. So after click here, if you go down, there is an option. So there is a in the right corner, you may find out your the short form your name. There you can go with the logout. So now the tool is to go. Now I highlight the tool's description and all. I'm going with the poll everywhere. Actually, the poll everywhere is a very powerful tool, but here lot of options are there. Just I'm going to tell how to log in. After that, I will tell you. So go with poll everywhere, poll.com. This tool's advantage, we may conduct a very powerful feedback instantly. We may get the powerful feedback instantly during the virtual meeting, the classes, events, and more. But the limitation is, if I go with pricing, you may find out the limitations. We can create a number of questions. Yeah, but in the Slido, we can create only three questions only. I hope you may get it. But in the Slido, only three questions only may be created. But here, unlimited question. But in the Slido, 500 participants. But here, only 25 maximum. Suppose you want to give this task only for 25 students with a lot of questions, you can go with this tool. So 25 maximum audience only, but lot of options are there. Even this tool is to be used for webinar, because now we are use the webinar only. You can use this kind of survey tool or the interaction tool while you are going for the online interaction and all. Just I'm going with poll everywhere, the home page. So I'm going with poll everywhere this is the home site, home page. If you see that all the description they may given, just to read it. If you want to sign up, go with the sign up. The first time you said you can go with sign up. If you click the sign up, it has to be sign up with a Gmail account. Okay, it asks the whether the participant or a presenter. You are the presenter because you are the teacher. You can go with a presenter. Those the students they want, they go with the participants, but it's not needed. I'm going with the login because I'm already having the account. Others can, those who are not having the account, you can go with sign up. I'm going with the login. If I go with login, it also sign up with the Google. I'm always using my separate mail ID for this kind of online tools. I'm going with online. Just I'm giving my mail ID. Yeah. So now I'm already created this much events. If you want to create a new polls or new questions, go with the create option. If I click the create options, see in the top itself, you may get your current plan includes 25 response per activity. Upgrade, suppose if you are upgrade 700 response, 700 people may participate, but better for the free versions enough. If you need to go with more number of people, you can go with webex is for the 100 people. If you go with more than 500 people, you can, if you need more than 100 or 200 people, you can go with what is that webex. Otherwise the meeting pulse is a tool for 1000 people. For example, your paid version of the Zoom, nearly 500 people are in the sense you can go with nearly 1000 people. This kind of active poll, you can adopt the meeting pulse tools. Now I'm going with the poll everywhere tool. If I want to create a new questions, I'm going with the create. There, see here, I'm already mentioned lot of options are the multiple choice, word cloud, question and answer, clickable. Here we can add some images. From the images we can find out which is in India. The people may point out the India also. So that kind of options are there. Otherwise, if I click here, I can ask, so how do you feel today? Just I'm feel, how do you feel yesterday? Like if you want to conduct some emoji file, how do you feel yesterday? Just I'm asking some feedback about the yesterday. I'm selecting the emoji symbol. How do you feel yesterday? The first question over. I'm going with the create. Yeah, the first question is over. Yeah, now the first question, for here we can go with each question answers. Then the first question, I request the participants to connect with this. I'm telling the in what manner you may connect with this. Before going there, just to click the activate the poll. Once I activate the poll and go with the full screen, you may get the code. So this is my code. Previously, you may connect with the code, but here you can connect with the URL ID. The URL ID of me, the top, you may find out the URL ID, POLL, paul.eb.com/Thiagu Surya 487. So I request the participants kindly give the link with the options. Kindly link at least nearly 25 people only. At least 10 or 20 people come. Then only we can see how the output is coming. I request the participants kindly come for this. So if you want to close, minimize, I can minimize the screen also. The URL ID, this one, the URL ID, you may find out the URL ID, poll.ev.com/Thiagu Surya 487. If you want, I will type in the URL in the chat box now. I'm typing the chat box now. I'm typing POLN poll EV camp poll EV dot com Thiagu Thiagu Surya 487. Thiagu Suri 487. So the poll P caps, yes. Poll Thiagu Suri, yes, for it. Now I'm sending. Those who want to be connect with this, kindly click the poll and participate in the event. So now I'm seeing, yeah, now see here, one person, two persons are giving this response. I'm going to full screen, then you may get it. Nearly two persons are giving this response. See here, they're given the response like this. So only two people are given the responses. In the response, you may find out the four people. Now the four people given the same. The last option means they are very happy in yesterday. Like that, you can conduct a what is that, emoji based interaction, emoji based survey. You can use this kind of tools. So more than, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 people are joined now. Nearly 10 people are joined. If I close the screen, I can lock. Once I lock, no one can give the responses. Now see here, some other people are giving these responses. Now there's some other people are giving these responses. Now I'm going to be close the screen. I'm going to close. Those who are already reached this sites, please keep the same site. I'm close this activity and come to the another activity. I'm close this activity now. So just I'm closing this one. Here there is a clear response or lock. I'm locking the response. Then I'm deactivate the response. Once again, go to the poll everywhere. I'm creating the next question. So that's why I told lot of options are there. Then survey, open-ended question, competitions, then even the down charts. If I give the down charts, that questions formats they're given, then icebreaker, upvote, leaderboard, emotion scale, presentation feedback, spotlight. So here for each features, they're given some example also. You can go with that example, you can modify the questions. Now the spotlight, retrospective, assign teams, discussion, brainstorming, ranking, select a map. Even you can share the map. You can highlight the particular area. Short answer. Normally, other tools, no, we can conduct only the one-word questions only. Here we can conduct the short answer-based examination also. Bulletin board, then 2x2 matrix. This much features available in a single tool. But in the Slido, we have only limited features only. That's why if you, based on the environment, for example, you have the more than 100 participants, you can go with Slido. If you have only 25 participants, but you want to conduct a more number of activity, you can go with the poll everywhere. So based on the number of people, based on the question type, you can adopt the tools. Now, just if I want to go with competition based, I'm going with the competition based. Just I'm asking one question. ICT stands for a simple question. Um, Information, connection technology. I'm giving the two responses. Information, communication technology. Information communication and information communication technology. Information communication technology. Okay, just I'm typing the here that option, the second option is correct. Here the teacher and we can correct the correct responses. If you want to go to add another question, I'm going to add another question. Just I'm asking the next question. OER stands for Open Educational Resources. I'm typing the questions statement here. The option I put like this: true, false. Even go with true or false also. Here, open education resources, and that answer is true. I'm connecting with the two questions. Then if you feel to be go with another activity, go with this. Otherwise, if you want to create another one, go with create. If you want to close, you can go with create. Now the competition name, just I'm going with the demo competition, demo queues. I'm giving the name. I'm going with the create. Now the event's ready. Now I created a queues now. Just I'm going to conduct a queues. So those who are already participate, kindly participate this event. Now I'm going to start a play. Yeah, now the play mode incoming. Yes, demo queues. I request the participants get ready to complete. Yeah, so give your name. Those are reached here. Yeah, the first question for you. Give a response. Give your response. Give your response. Give your response. Those are already in the sites. Okay. Now the questions coming. ICT stands for 19 seconds. Here the timing is running. Informative. Please, I request that those who are already logged in with the same pollev.com Thiaga Surya, kindly give your responses. Yeah, the people are giving the responses. Now the 4 seconds over, 3 seconds over, 2 seconds over, one over. Now see here the response may comes. Total result 16. 16 people are giving the responses. If I click, we may know that 94% of people are giving the correct responses. And yeah, 6% of people are telling the wrong responses. The second question for you. OER stands for Open Education Resources. Yeah, information communication technology, exactly. That due to the time fact, I'm not typing. And yeah, the OER stands for 14 seconds. Here the timing like Kahoot, the kind of timing is coming. You are giving the response. 19 people are giving the responses. See here in the down, I may get the total results, but only 25 people may participate. Yeah, so now 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Once the time is over, you can close this activity and close this activity. Yeah, Firefox is not responding. So now I'm close this activity. Yes. Now the 3 seconds, 1 seconds over. That answers. Yeah. Most of the people are giving the true. Happy for this. So now the names you can see. According to the questions, Bala Mayurdanan is the first. He got the 2000. Most of the people are first place. Dana, Sharmila, then Valarmati, Gogila, Janita. So most of the people's ranking, you may get it. Okay. So it seems that all the people are got out of 200, 2000, 2000. It means that all the two questions they may correct. Now I'm going to wind up this session. Then just I'm escaping. They click the escape button. It comes to the screen. Here look like a Kahoot only, but we make the classrooms more lively. Okay. That's why I told you can explore. Due to the time fact, I'm not explaining the other tools and all. If you click, plenty options are there. You can go with word cloud. If you click more options, you can adopt anyone. You can explore it because due to the time fact, I'm not be highlighting anything. If you want to go with ranking based 5-point ranking or 3-point ranking, you can go with this. If you want to conduct any emotional scale like emoji scale or rating based, you can go with this. If you want to conduct a feedback of your session, go with this features. I hope all of you get how to do this one. It's a very simple tool for making the classrooms more interactive. Just I'm going to be log out this one, log out this one. So now it's nearly 4 o'clock. Madam, can I go up to 4:15 because your
Yes,
time
sir.
schedule
Yes,
up to
sir.
4.
Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
can,
yes.
sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, now I'm going to talk about some of the online tools like see here one tool. I already mentioned that this tools for the only the interaction, but I'm going to talk about the tools. It may useful for your whiteboard. So the tool name is called Tudla, Tudwi, DDLA, Tudla. Is the type Tudla. Tudla, Tudwidla, Tudla.com, Tudla.com. The tool name is Tudla.com. Actually, they are given is a free for 30 days free trial only, but no need for go for free trial. Without sign up also, we can make the classroom more lively without sign up. No need to create an account. Here there is an option called start a new whiteboard. Start a new whiteboard. So for example, the people may contribute in a same whiteboard. For that, you can use this kind of tool. If I click the start a new board, I'm not login. See here, I'm not login because the login, it provides only 30 days free only. But I'm not login with my email ID or any kind of login I didn't do. I'm going with the home site itself, start a new board without sign up. I'm clicking here. Once you click, automatically it goes to the Tidla page. Tidla page, yeah. So now this is here Tidla home page. I'm not login. If you want to change my name, see here I'm changing my name as a Thiago. There is a guest name. It comes as Thiago. I put as in Thiago is my name as a teacher name. This is called whiteboard. So now I am in the whiteboard. If I click the whiteboard, the options are coming. See here, the drawing option, erase option, shapes option. Suppose I want to write something. I want to draw something. Just I'm drawing the circle. Which are things I want, I draw. Then if I want to text, just I'm asking some text now. So here I'm texting. So just to select the text, automatically me comes. Then I just uh, write your names here. Okay, write your opinion about webinar. Just I'm asking the questions. I request the participants to come connect with this code. See here, this is a code. This is a code www.tudla.com. The code. So if you want, I will type the code in the chat box. The participants, actually only the 10 people may adopt for the free version. If you log in, is it audible now? Is it audible now? Yeah. Yes. Sorry. So without knowingly, I can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to chat. Yeah. So in the chat, I'm typing the. So yeah, nearly 4 persons are coming. So that's why I'm not typing the chat. Please, I request the participants. Participants coming. Others can change your name. Others can change your name. You can write something in the whiteboard that people may see from their ends. Okay. Only 4 people are joining. The participant change the name. Others cannot be changed. Now they see here the people are writing something. Now here the people's writing Parthiban. Yeah, Prasita. Yeah, Prasita is writing. Very good. The Prasita is writing. Yeah. So now the Parthiban's selecting one folder, selecting one box. Yes, the Renu is coming. So Renu, the number name is the writing. So like that, we are giving one. What is? I'm closing the screen also. See here, the entire whiteboard we may get it. There, the peoples are writing. They may give their own contribution, like a whiteboard. Suppose the Google Meet and all, there is no whiteboard. That time you can adopt this kind of whiteboard. You can write anything and explain the things to the end users. It's this very good tool. If you want to clear, for example, the peoples are writing. If you want to clear, there is a whiteboard. If you click, there is an option called clear page, immediately all the things those who are writing previously, it may goes. Okay. So now nothing is there. Once again, we can start the new one. All the shapes, everything's available. You can go with the draw. All the options are available. Here, the next advantage. Yeah, some of the things is not opening. Feedback, web page, it's not be opening. Now because I'm using a free version without sign up also we are using. Now please I request the participant don't do anything. Now I'm going with another features here that is called Etherboard. Etherboard is like a wiki. I hope all of you knows what is wiki. Wiki, yeah. So wiki is like a collective collaborative work. Even the Wikipedia and wiki spaces are like collaborative work. Here I can develop a web page in a collaborative manner. Nearly this much people are now on online. See here, this much people are online. Just I'm asking them to write something. So I'm going with the browse mode. I'm going with the browse mode. I'm asking the people to type. Okay, write your uh, favorite apps names. Favorite apps names one by one. So I request those people to write. So join with this. Click your for example, I'm allotting the number. Parthiban, you can go with the second, third, and fourth spaces. Kogila, you can go with sixth, seventh, eighth spaces. Then guest 6439, you can go with eighth, ninth, tenth spaces. Like then you can go with three phases. People can adopt only the three phases. Don't write in the overwrite. For example, the Parthiban and all others are writing the same places. The overwriting may happen. That's why already that link is there. Please, some people are asking how to open this link. The link is there. See in the right side. Yeah. Don't write, madam. Don't write now. Please write your type. So there is a browse option. You can click the browse option and type. Please, I'm clicking the erase options. I'm erasing the entire things. Please, because I'm using not in a whiteboard. I'm using a Etherboard. Etherboard is like a wiki. We can those who want to be right here, go with your browse. The browse, you can type the answers one by one. Yeah. So others, please kind normally this is called as Zoom bombers. Why is called Zoom bombers? No, Zoom bombers means when they're teaching something, they write it something in the screen, and this terms is very famous now. Before 1 month before, everywhere the people may talk about the Google bombers and all. Now see here, Kahoot, Edmodo, very good. Slido, Qizzes, Moodle. Now I can know who is writing. Here that this violet color is represent the violet color people, the green color represent these people. Each colors we can easily understand. Now the peoples are giving, I'm not giving any contributions. Here the peoples are contributing their answers one by one. Class Dojo, very good. Class Dojo is a very wonderful tool for make the class to more live. The Moodle, Cons Academy, Qs is very good. Facebook, WhatsApp, Zoom. So this is called as a wiki. I hope you may get it. Wiki means a collaborative tool. Here, the people are giving their own responses, their answers in a collaborative manner. They are writing the answer in the same page in a collaborative manner. For this, we can use the Etherboard. Etherboard is an option for the wiki. The whiteboard is for the whiteboard. So I hope all of you get it. Now I'm close this screen. So I'm close this activity. So thank you so much those who are participating in this event. Yeah, just I'm going to the home page. Yeah, now I'm close this one. Similarly, there is another tool. Madam, just you can remove the that screening. Some people are writing, no, just to remove it from the host side. Uh, from the host side, I request the people something they're writing. You can close this one. The same option is in the Zoom also. It is there. Uh, Now I'm going with the Google Jamboard. Google Jamboard is like how do you know how to go with the Google Jamboard? Go with Drive. Go with the Drive. If you go with the Drive, if you go with the Drive, if you go with the Drive, so you may get these options. New options. If you click the new options, you may find out the more options. In the more options, you can Jamboard. The same features here is there. Yeah, I will send the PPT. Don't worry, Malati. Okay, the entire PPT in my blog is there. You can access from there. Just I'm opening the Jamboard. Jamboard also it's like yeah. Please clear the annotations. The people are writing something. The annotations. Please, people don't write anything in the screen because I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Google Jamboard.
அந்த ஃபார்ம்ல போய் எடுத்துலாம்.
Madam, kindly stop the side. You can stop the annotations things. It will be good. So here the plenty of options are there. Is like a whiteboard only. I'm not to explain much here. What are tools available? What are the features available? Just I'm highlighting. This for the pen. If you want to write anything, if you click the pen, lot of different pens are there, like marker pen, highlighter, as well as the paintbrush. You can adopt any tools and you can write it. If you want to erase something, you can use the erase options. If you go with select option, you can go with select option. This for sticky notes. If you want to add some question, you can use the sticky notes. If you want to add some images, you can go with add images. This for laser. For example, if you want to highlight this, because the people are annotated a lot of things. No, if you want to highlight the anything, you can use the laser. That is for laser options. The same like the previous tool only, but the next advantage in this tool, we can, for example, the 2 or 3 teachers are taking the same topic. You want to collaborate with your team teachers. Here there is an option called share. There is an option called share. If you share it, automatically the people may get your screen. Automatically may get your screen. Yeah. Yeah. So if you click the share, it asks to for whom you want to be share it. Give the mail ID, give your mail ID, and give the editable mode. You can share it. Then the people may easily get it. So now the editable mode, you can share it. So very simple. Now I'm going to be close because already 4:15. So I told I go with the 4:15 only. Now I'm going to wind up. Due to time fact, I'm going to highlight the much tools. Other tools name I already highlighted. You can explore by yourself the tools names and all. Um, Normally in the 21st century, the teacher may develop our um, digital questions. If you develop your digital questions, good for you. Now I'm come with a slideshow, that 2 slides more. After this, I am going to be summarize my presentations. The biggest problem we are doing in the online tools, no, even we are sharing our material in the online, particularly in the Facebook and all. Then finally, what we are doing, we are asking the people to be give the comments on it, give the what is that, like or dislike on it. So it makes the people. It's like, yeah, we also become a beggar to the online community. Previously, the people's only beggar may only the taking the begging to things to the peoples and all, but the entire now in the online world, all the people we are begging. See the images here. One beggar is sitting and playing the music. He is want to get some money. But what the people are doing, they're taking the photo of the beggar. They uploading the photos in the online. Then after that, they're begging to get the like and dislike in the online forums. So now, so I want to share my sincere thanks to this much people Google searching in Google Images, because it is an ethics. I want to be show my gratitude to this much people. I cannot read the names, so all the names is here. Google searching, Google Image, SlideShare, and all. I want to share my sincere thanks to all of them. To help them to make this PowerPoint, as well as the organizing committee, particularly that Tangas Selvam to given the task for me, given the platform for me to share my thoughts and area. And thanks to Sharmila Madam and other colleagues of the Annamal College, because I'm very close to the Annamal College faculty communities. I could not be spelled at each and every faculty names. Thank you all the Annamal College family members to given the chance for me to spend the time with you at least 1 hour or I mean, nearly 1 hour 50 minutes I took. The finally, just I'm going to be wind up with my blog ID. Some of the people are asking me my content. My content's already available in. If you go here, CyberGogi, my blog ID is called cybergogitiago.blogspot.com. This is my URL ID, cybergogitiago.blogspot.com. Here there is a tool, interactive presentation tool. So that lot of tools are available. There you can go with the interactive presentation tool. If you click the interactive presentation tool, you may find out all the interactive presentation tools description. For example, how to do the meeting pulse. And due to the time fact, I'm not talking about the meeting pulse and all. If you click the meeting pulse, you may find out the step-by-steps instructions. What is the step number 1? You can go to the Google, how we can create this meeting pulse. Everything is there. The next, that pigeonhole, how we can conduct. Then WebEx tool, because I'm not talking about WebEx and all. Some other tools only I'm discussing. Other tools descriptions available here. Just to log into my site, sorry, look on my site, you may get the entire presentations. Thank you so much. Okay, if you have any queries, now you can ask me. Now I'm going to stop my sharing. Now you can ask your queries now. So now please kindly ask your questions. So do you have any queries? Please, madam, kindly unmute them. If they want to ask the questions, they may ask me directly. Otherwise, you can type the queries in the chat box. Yeah, so I am typing my site name, cybergogi Tiago blogspot.com. Actually, the cybergogy is a new pedagogy approach. We know the pedagogy, heutagogy, heterogogy, and pedagogy and all. But cybergogy, in the sense, in the online world, the teaching and learning happen through online. Through we are merging with pedagogy as well as the andragogy aspect through the online. Then it's called as a cybergogy. But purely is an online. So therefore, I'm giving my blog address as a cybergogy Tiago. Yes. So now, if you have any queries, you can ask me. So due to the time fact, I can highlight only 2 or 3 applications only. So with a chance, I will next chance I will highlight the other applications. Thank you. please suggest app to conduct examination. Madam, if you want to conduct a one word only cues based, only with the choose the best answer based, or sorry, match the for multiple choice question based, you can go with quizzes. Otherwise a Kahoot, otherwise a Google Forms, then text, what is the Testmos, then HYP, then Frofros. This much tools are available. But if you want to conduct a descriptive base, like 2 mark question or 5 mark question, you can go with Socrative. Socrates is a tool you can conduct a 2 mark question, 5 mark question. Parallelly, if you want to conduct a big questions, for example, 5 mark question or 10 mark question, you could go with the HPP, but there is a limitation is there. And then Frofros is a very good tool. Even the people are attending the examination, the final they make question, get the certificate also in the Frofros. But the problem, only the 10 users only can be responded, and only 10 students can be attend the examination in a free manner. How to update it with the technology, sir? This is your side only. You can update yourself. You can. I just what is that? I'm suggest that you can go with some of the YouTube channels. A lot of YouTube channels are there. There you can be subscribe the particular channel, particularly for technology based online teaching based some channels are there. If you subscribe the channel, you may get plenty of videos regularly. From there, you may be update. That is a way only normally I'm updating. As well as you can explore. So in the technology world, no one can feed anything. We have that's like a passion. If you have the passion in the technology, you can explore. You can Google it. You may find a lot of things, new things. That's good. Name a few YouTube channels, sir. So actually now I'm depends on the tech new. There is a mobile based. I'm always a mobile apps based. Lot of things I may see. That's why I am subscribing on the. There is a Tamil Tech new YouTube channel, as well as the new tech. Like there, lot of channels are available, but you can better go with the NCRT channels, because NCRT channels and daily they are given the 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. They are given lot of input related technology. There also you may get the some input. So NCRT now is doing lot of things. Even the CAT, with the integration of CAT, they're doing good things. Everything is secure if you are using a separate mail ID and password. Don't share your personal details at anywhere in the social media, as well as the any kind of online tools while you're using. So yeah, this session's more, yeah. So any other? Then Stella Paulina, this is your hand only. That's why in the 21st century, if you want to develop your digital quotient, the main digital quotient for the students, for the the end side is to cyber ethics, cyber etiquettes, as well as cyber safety. If you are using the cyber world in a proper manner, none of the people not what is hack your information. If you are not using it properly in a ethical manner, damn sure the people may hack your information. How to use the Google Classroom? Madam, Google Classroom is like a LMS, but easy LMS is not like a complicated task like a Xenomia as well as the Moodle Cloud. It's very simple. Go to the your account of Gmail and you can find the Google Classroom, the 9 dots up in the right side. If you click it, automatically the Google Classroom options are there. If you want to know about the Google Classroom, so just I'm sharing the screen. I'm already in the my blog ID, so I'm already given my blog ID. No, there is a LMS. So those who want to get how to go with Google Classroom can go with. There is an e-learning tools. There is an option called e-learning tools. If you click the e-learning tools, you may find out the lot of e-learning tools. One is called, yeah. So Render Forest. So plenty of tools may coming there. So now it's coming one by one. There you can click that tool name is called Google Classroom, and that tool description becomes the entire. So now it's opening. Yeah. So once it's opening, you may find out the Google Classroom, the PowerPoint presentation. It's more than 90 slides are there. If you click these 90 slides, you may see the step-by-step instruction how to go with the Google slides and all. So it's very simple. You can explore by your end. So now it's coming. So kindly click the because with the network issue, it's not be opening the other slides. Now it's coming. See here the WebEx tool, how we can use it, Teamlink, the Moodle, Zoom, Screencast-O-Matic, Edmodo, Xenomia, then Google Sites. There I'm clicking the Google Classroom also. Right. So it made the Google, yeah. Here the Google Classroom. Here the 99 slides are there. The step-by-step instructions are there. Okay. From this you can be get it. Yeah. Yes. So there, the step-by-steps instruction about the Google Classrooms are available. How we can be sign in, how we can be post the content. Every details is there, madam. Please kindly look on it. Yeah. Then any other question? Yes. Thank you, Sarmila, madam. It's exact 99 slides are there. Give the suggestion to conduct a math online test. Yeah, exactly. If you want to go with the online mathematical examination, Qs is a better option. But in a one-word question, because in the Qs is there is a when you go for the creating the questions in the side, there is a mathematical symbols. If you click, you may get the Greek letters, then all the mathematical symbols. Even for if you want to make it a question, what is that? Making the integral calculation, the differential calculation symbol, everything it should be there. And there is another advantage of quizzes, we can adopt already existing quizzes also. So that also is good. So you can use any kind of questions, even the mathematical questions, science question, chemistry, physics. Any people can adopt the quizzes because plenty of features are available in the quizzes. Yeah, is there any facility to make the marks secured by the students? Yeah, of course. The quizzes also, once you conduct the quizzes, this is good for the only for the I'm talking about the internal mark. If you want to give the internal based on the students' answers and the this kind of tools, you can go with the quizzes and Kahoot or any kind of tools. You may find out the output also. So there is called the results of the entire. Once you organize the event, there is an option called download results. Once you click the download results, you may get the that Excel report there. Based on the Excel report, you can give the mark. That's because you are easy to maintain the record. Even Bala Mayurdan, you can use the Google Forms also. The Google Forms also in the responses, you can download the what is it, Excel based CSV file extension. That entire report you may be get it there also. You may use it. Yes. Is there is any yeah, any other questions? Yeah. So I hope I given some of the answers. Is there is any facility to
Sir,
save?
shall I
Yeah,
conclude?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Shall we conclude, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Please, please.
Okay, okay. Um, on behalf of Annamal College of Education for Women, we thank you all for your enthusiastic participation and patient listening. Also, we thank our resource person, Dr. K. Thiagu, for accepting our invitation and enlightening us with new ideas about various interactive presentation tools for effective learning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Dear participants, kindly fill in the feedback form posted in the chat box. Only those participants who have filled the feedback form for both the days will receive e-certificate. Dear participants, please note that tomorrow's session will be held through Zoom platform. We request all the participants to join the session before 3 p.m. tomorrow. Once again, I request all the participants to have your support and cooperation for tomorrow's program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.